Hello, lovely people. Have you seen what's going on with Regular Guy? I know, there's a lot of people who like him and a lot of people who also don't, but I saw one of his videos yesterday. He just come up in my feed and he said, deported, handcuffed, and girlfriend dumped me. So, of course, I was intrigued, wasn't I? So I went on there and watched his channel. He didn't mention a lot. He didn't mention a lot what's going on, but it's something to do with in CDO, Cagayan de Oro. And as I said, he didn't really mention that much about it, but I did a bit of research this morning because I don't want to put false information up, do I? So, yes, sure enough, there's a news article where one of the councillors or whatever they are in Cagayan, in the municipal, they had two things on the agenda. One was something to do with the South China Sea, and the other one was pushing for a persona non grata for Regular Guy. Now, of course, that's all it said. But I did a bit more research, and there's a guy he's got a YouTube channel called Belgium Nomad TV. Now, this guy apparently, I'm just saying apparently, this is just what he says in his channel. This guy is the reason or something why Regular Guy might be getting deported. This guy's after him for some, because he mentions in his video about underage, all that kind of stuff. But I mean, go and have a look at this video. As I said, he's a Belgian guy and he's called Belgium Nomad TV. And I think his last video is all about Regular Guy and the evidence and things like that. And he's in touch with the administration here, with immigration and all that. And they asked him to send things and like videos, emails of what Regular Guy's been doing. So something is probably going on. And when I saw Regular Guy's video yesterday, he did look stressed. And I mean, I would be bloody stressed if I was, someone's trying to do that to me. But at the same time, is there smoke without fire? I don't know. I'm not here to judge. I'm just letting you know what I've seen. And you probably, there's some guys out there who will probably know a lot more than I do. But and as you know, I never make videos about people, about sort of other vloggers. But this one is about a Regular Guy, like I said, and like I said, he's got a good following. He's got a lot of subscribers, and I think he probably gets a lot of views. But there is this thing where he's been, from what I can gather, he said detrimental words, or he called the president of the Philippines something, and it was a derogatory word. I don't know, people. I don't know. That's just what this other guy has said, and from going by Regular Guy's video yesterday, that's what I'm getting. And of course, I mean, I used to watch him before, and I used to like his videos where he was traveling. That, like, I quite liked, but then he got onto the girl part of things, and I stopped watching, because of that. And you got to think about it, people. This was the reason why Sim, I can't remember his second name, but is it pro-life? What's his name? Pro-life traveller, something like that. Why he got deported was through similar things, from what I can gather, what's happening now to Regular Guy. And I saw not more than a month ago how the Philippines is cleaning up bad foreigners, and it's about time as well. It is about time that the Philippines do step up in cleaning the country up with. They can't clean their own country up. They can't deport their own citizens, can they? So people might say, well, they should think about their own citizens, whatever they do in the scamming of the foreigners. Look, that's a totally different subject. But what I'm saying is, it's about time that this place is cleaned up from some of the foreigners that I've met some people here, some foreigners here, who And you know why they're here. You know, by the way they talking and all that. And I just really disassociate myself straight away from that. Because it's not my cup of tea. It never has been and it never will be. So, I mean, you've got to, you know, if you're coming here to do that, think again. You know, it's just not the thing to do. And there is a heavy penalty here for messing around with minors. And quite right too. I'm not saying regular guys been doing that, people. I'm just saying, from what I've read and from what I've been kind of researching, it could be something to do with that. It could be. You look at that channel yourself and you see what you think. And as I said, you know, you can look on the news article from CDO, and it is in there. You know, the article where they are trying to get him a persona non grata. So that part is true, but it doesn't say why. It doesn't say why. But people, listen. When you're coming anywhere, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, just total respect for the country. If you like the country or not, still total air respect for the country. If you don't like it, then we can just simply move away, can't we, and go. But to actually do what some people do and think that they're going to get away with it, you simply don't. There is freedom of speech here, right? You can type that in. Is there freedom of speech for expats, foreigners in the Philippines? Yes, there is. But as long as you don't stereotype, and as long as you don't slander the people. Now, stereotyping could mean a lot of things. I'm very careful in what I say. I'm very, like I tiptoe around things. And quite right too, because who am I to be a derogatory to the people here? I never would be. And fortunately, you know, for me, I get on with the people here. You know, I seem to get on with Filipinos. It's just, you know, because I think I've got a similar character. You know, like I'm a happy-go-lucky. I like to have a bit of a sing, a bit of a dance, a few beers, and I like to join in with the local lads and things like that. But to actually have a YouTube channel, it doesn't matter what you think. If you keep it to yourself, it doesn't matter, does it? But if you've got a YouTube channel and you're putting it out there, oh, this and that, like Sim did, you know, and he was going into different places and allegedly with, you know, younger girls. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not. It's just speculation. It's speculation. But there's something definitely going on with regular guy. And it said in his video yesterday, I watched it there last night actually, and it said at the end he's going to fight his deportation. And it said, if he dies trying, then so be it. So has he upset somebody? Has he upset people here? I mean, to say, you know, if you die trying, I mean, that's like a bit of a, whoa, hold on a minute, you know, that's a bit heavy. I don't know. You guys might know. In fact, you guys probably do know more than I do. But I'm just saying, because I was quite surprised. And I think he was in Canada for a while, wasn't he? You know, did he come straight back here or something like that? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long he's been back in the Philippines from when he went back to see his mum in Canada. I thought he was still there, to be honest with you, because I didn't see any. Mind you, I don't get any notifications from many channels. But I did get that one yesterday. And that's what made me look. And it did say deportation, handcuffed, and something else. And I'm thinking, hold on. So, of course, it's curiosity killed the cat, isn't it? You know, you click on there and have a look. But and I think he did a live as well. I didn't watch the live because it was, you know, I think it was 2 hours or something. But I didn't watch the live, and I was looking at some of the comments on his other on that Belgium Nomad TV, and some of the comments were regarding regular guys live where he hasn't got no money or something like that, and he's going to fight this and fight that for the deportation. But I don't think like a local, I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying, I don't think a local council or a municipality can give you a deportation order. I think that's got to come from immigration, but I think they probably start in that, you know, and apparently, according to this guy, there's a lot of information in immigration about him. But the way that I see it is, if there was that much information about regular guy, Scotty Boy, as everyone calls him, or he's known as, then he would be arrested by now, wouldn't he? He would be in detention by now. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Who am I? I'm just a simpleton in the Philippines. I'm just a simpleton here. But it's just a reminder, whatever's true and whatever's not, is don't upset the local people. Don't go around as a pest, you know, the SEX thing, as a SEX pest. You know, the Philippines isn't. There is, what do they call it, vacational fun, as people call it, vacational fun. And if they are of legal age, they must be of legal age, people, and it's consensual, you know, you both want to have a bit of fun, then that's fair enough. But I think when you start exploiting underage, or, you know, people who haven't got that mind fully functional, let's just say that, then you're taking advantage. And I think if that's the case, if people do that, then they do deserve the full brunt of the law, no matter where you are in the world. Because there is no room in the world for these kind of people that do this kind of stuff. You know, and that's just and I'm sure every sane person would agree with me on that. You know, if you're messing around with, you know, things that you shouldn't be doing, like sort of underage and this, that and the other, then you do deserve it. And listen, what you've got to be careful of here, many Filipinos look older than they actually are. They do. Some of them look a lot older than they actually are. Some of them look a lot younger than what they actually are. Stay away. Stay away. If in doubt, ask for ID, you know, to make sure they're in their 20s or something like that. But things like that is not for me anyway. I don't get involved in that kind of stuff. I've never gone to countries for that sole purpose. And I will never do it. It's just not in my way. But it's just something I would just put out there a little bit, and just to see what you guys think. If you guys know more than I do, then, you know, leave a comment. And, you know, because I'm interested. I'm just interested in what's happened. And as regular guy says, he can't say too much because it's an ongoing thing. And this Belgium TV blog is called. He says he can't say too much because he's the one apparently who's been giving all the information to the officials here. And he said he's been doing it for the last 3 years. He's been trying to get a regular guy behind bars for the last 3 years. So I don't know. Could it be just someone with a grudge, or is he someone who thinks that he should? I don't know. But that's it, people. It's just a very quick. Oh, look. Can you see? All the turf is down now. Look. This won't take long to grow, but all this is down all over now, and it's looking good, people. And over there is lovely. It's like a golf course over there where I've mowed it. Oh, you can't see. I'm pointing the camera in the wrong direction, aren't I? Over here, anyway, in that direction. So this is looking lovely now. Now these trees will be planted here. Maybe at the end of this week I will start. But what I want to do, people, I want to dig one hole at a time, one hole, one tree, because it's been raining heavy here. And if I dig a lot of holes, the rain comes, it's going to wash all the dirt down the bank, isn't it? So I'm just going to do one hole, one tree, one hole, one tree. Not like I did here. I dug these and I was doing like 20 a day. Knackered I was. I was knackered. But that's it, people, anyway. So take good care. God bless you all, and whatever you're doing, try and do it well and stay fit and healthy if you can. Bye bye, people.